a little bit about the economics as well as the finance program. He recently had an economic financial summit at Southern University where he brought in some of the business as well as the government regulators to talk about how we can work our way out of our economic recession. That's the reason you need to take more economics to understand more about economics in terms of your daily decision making. Dr. Gabriel, tell us a little bit about what you see as far as the economy is concerned and how your Department of Economics and Finance is helping students understand more about how to manage in a recessionary period.
Thank you, Dean Andrews. Well, my department is one of the very important departments in the College of Business. We have 7 faculty members and we offer 2 degree programs. One is in business economics and the other one is in finance. We have an outstanding faculty. My colleagues, my faculty members, they do research in addition to teaching. They also participate in community service. Some of my colleagues, they publish in top journals in the area of economics and finance. They also secured many grants from the state as well as from the federal government. So we have a very important program in the College of Business. With regard to the economy, as you said, yes, this is the time when our economy is in a recession and people need to know what is happening with regard to our economy and also with regard to the financial market. So we are providing service to the community, not only in terms of teaching, but also providing some public education forum.
Let me ask you this. Should people feel comfortable about the economy today? I know you teach courses in money and banking. Do you work with regulatory agencies such as the Federal Depository Insurance Corporation or FDIC?
Yes, we do. We have some of our students who had internship with FDIC. Some of our graduates also are working with FDIC. We have contact with the FDIC as well as the Federal Reserve Bank in New Orleans. So we are trying to educate the public of what is going on with regard to our economy, especially the financial market. We conduct a seminar in November. We are also planning to have another public education forum in March.
I understand you do some things in financial literacy with Mr. Ted Daniels.
Yes, we do. In fact, we are inviting Mr. Ted Daniels to give another seminar to our students as well as to our community in March.
Now, you said something about personal finance. I know you have a course in terms of financial markets trading. You have a trading room. Can people out in the community participate in some of these courses and some of these programs so that they can understand more about the need in terms of life insurance, the need in terms of understanding stocks and bonds? So if they don't understand these things, can you help them in any way?
Yes, we can. We are providing these courses, and at the same time also we are conducting seminars. In addition to that one, we are also developing new course. For example, the real estate is one course that is offered in the department. And also we are planning to offer real estate finance as well as risk and insurance. And also I want to stress that in the future we are also planning to develop some concentration in the area of real estate as well as in the area of insurance. So our goal is to provide service to the community while at the same time maintaining a very high program in the college.
So your program is not just about theory and various other aspects of economics. You basically are offering things that real world people can actually benefit from in terms of understanding financial markets, in terms of understanding various insurance products. Are you planning to offer any certifications or anything of that nature that individuals can participate in your program?
Yes, we are planning to provide some training on the area of certification, especially with regard to insurance and real estate. But at the same time also we are also in the process of recruiting, say, new faculty in the area of finance, because you need a very strong faculty to provide this service. But with existing faculties that we have, we are doing our best to provide service to the community.
Well, Dr. Gabriesos, those are some great things you're doing in the department. You have a strong faculty in your department in terms of the research. in terms of outreach to the community, in terms of the financial markets trading room, the financial literacy project. So we really want to invite the community to stay tuned because you're going to be providing us information in terms of how they can participate in short-term courses, in seminars, and in conferences. And so you're doing a great job in terms of what you're doing there in the college with respect to economics and finance. I know you're going to do well in terms of the real estate program that you're doing, the insurance courses that you teach. And so we really thank you for being able to come in and talk with us today. Brian Herzog, we really want to go back to you and thank you very much, Dr. Gabrielsos.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Andrews. Just after a word from our sponsors, we're going to touch on a subject with the professor about management and marketing in just a moment.
We'll be back with BRB Network TV in just a moment. Welcome back to BRB Network TV with Brian Herzog.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, management and marketing is the topic. Dr. Andrews, go ahead.
Mr. Herzog, thank you very much. We have with us today the chairman of the Department of Management and Marketing. And when you talk about colleges of business, it's really the management and marketing program that tends to be the key to the overall business school. Our management and marketing program has the largest number of majors. We have some dynamic programs. We have a professional sales program. We have a supply chain management program. So we're moving that curriculum forward. And Dr. George Neely is the leader of that program and has been instrumental in making the changes as the business world has changed, as the leadership has changed. We more or less have been able to improve our program and keep it going in terms of developing business leaders. George, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you have planned in terms of the Department of Management and Marketing? I know you've been doing a lot recently in terms of obtaining support from various corporations. I know you've been in negotiations and in talks with companies such as IBM, Johnson & Johnson, 3M, Procter & Gamble, and others. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on over there in management and marketing?
Thank you, Dean. I think that we're probably the crown jewel in the university. And particularly as you think about the economy the way it is right now, the College of Business represents the epicenter of things that are going to be important to making this economy come back. And whatever asset that we have, both the human assets and the tangible assets of your machinery, the buildings, the people, and everything that it takes to be competitive, we have it right in the College of Business, and particularly in the crown jewel of the Department of Management and Marketing. One of the things that's been really important to us is that our customers come to us. Yesterday, we had a visit from the Vice President of Global Supply Chain for Johnson & Johnson. He spent time in the classroom with one of his sales leaders talking to our supply chain class. He spent an hour and a half with us yesterday morning talking about the skill set that's going to be needed in order to make Johnson & Johnson important and to keep going the way they're going to go, and how we can contribute to his effort on a global scale. So I think that we'll see internships both for our faculty and our students. We'll see opportunities to write about cases. Thursday, one of their plants in Belgium blew up. The next day we saw the acquisition of one of the drug companies that's going to impact. So the world changes on a daily basis, and we talk about those